Okay guys, so today we're going to be filming the intro for the palette or palettes of the week. Now I know I've missed out on 2 weeks, but I have been posting those pictures on Instagram, so if you're interested you can check out my Instagram, which is linked down in the description box, to see what I've been doing the past 2 weeks. But this week we are going to go into, well, it appears to be an obsession. I'm going to be doing looks from all of my Urban Decay Naked palettes. So I have the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics. I have the Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. I have the Urban Decay Naked Honey. I have the Urban Decay Naked Smoky. And I have the Urban Decay Naked 2. So I'm going to be coming up with looks using all 5 of these palettes this week. So stay tuned and find out what the first look is going to be like, and remember, check in on Instagram to find out what the rest of the week is going to look like. Okay guys, so like I said in the intro, we're going to be doing the introduction of the palettes of the week for this week. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup in this montage here. Then we'll come back for the eyeshadow. Then I'll do the rest of my face and be back with you. So stay tuned through this. Okay guys, and now we're back. I have everything done so far, so I'm going to dig out some eyeshadow brushes, and I'm going to look at these. Now, okay, on the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics, these are all mattes. Every last one of them is a matte. There's no shimmers. So that's always going to be a palette that I have to use in conjunction with something else. I have not even touched this Reloaded palette yet at all. The Honey palette is actually one of my favorites, with the exception of that gold shade right there. It's like hard pan. It's a pain in my neck, but I actually like this palette a lot. Of course, the Smoky palette is one of my favorites. It was one of my earlier on purchases, so it was the beginning of my black collection again. And then we have the Naked 2, which is also a very nice palette. So for today, I think I'm going to go a little just kind of a basic brown everyday look. And I'm going to start out in the Ultimate Basics palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Tempted. And I'm going to put that in the crease. And it blends out really well. Like, I don't have any complaints with the formula of Urban Decay, but like, the formula is one of my favorites. It blends out very well. It's really pigmented, but we have gotten into kind of a repetitive phase with Urban Decay. I really want the Ultraviolet palette, so I think as soon as it goes on sale, I'll probably purchase it. But, okay, so we have that shade in the crease. And I want to go in and deepen up my crease a little bit. So, there's just so many colors in front of me right now. This one's a little warm, and this one has those yellow tones to it. So these two I'm going to take off right now. So I'm going to go back into the Basics palette, and I'm going to go down to this Locked Out shade right here. And just use that to deepen up the crease a little bit. Okay, now with that done, excuse me guys, I'm going to go into the Smoked palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Whiskey. A very nice dark brown, and we're going to go to the outer corner with that. Then I'm just going to go back in with this first brush into that first shade, which was Tempted, and go right here to the crease to blend everything together. Okay. Alright, do the same thing over here. Alright, now for shimmer shades. Let's see here. So I'm going to go into the Naked 2, and I'm going to go with this very dark brown right here, which is Busted. I'm going to put that right here on this outer corner. And there's some fallout with that shade, but, you know, We have powder under our eyes for a reason. Like when I just dot eyeshadow on it. Because I'm super graceful like that. Okay. Then I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Chopped, and put that in the middle. Okay, and then for the inner corner of the lid, what do I want to do? I'm going to go in with this shade right here from the Smoky palette, which is called High. We're just going to put that right here on the inner portion of the lid. Now I'm going to take this big fluffy AOA Studios brush, and I'm going to go back to the Basics palette, and I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Blow. And I'm going to take that to the brow bone and just blend that out right there. Okay. Now then, let's take this Alamar brush. We're going to dust off the baked underneath our eyes and do our lower lash line. Okay. So I'm going to take this Claudia Cosmetics, just like a little flat brush here. And I'm going to go back into the shade Tempted, which was the shade we used for the crease. And I'm going to take that all across the lash line. Okay. Then we're going to smoke out the outer third using that whiskey shade from the Smoky palette. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the inner corner from this Naked 2 palette. I'm going to go with this shade right here, which is Booty Call, which if you could see how big the dent is in this palette, you would know that, like, I've used this shade a lot. It's not a very, like, blingy inner corner highlight. It just lightens everything up so that there's a nice stark contrast. Okay. So now I can take all of the palettes out of my way. Now I'm going to do a montage of me doing the rest of my face makeup, and then we'll come back after I've done mascara, liner, and my lipstick and see what the final look is. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I topped off the eye look using an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide on eye pencil in Whiskey, which was the shade that I deepened up the outer corner with. And for mascara, I used the Milk Makeup Inked Umbame mascara. If you noticed during that montage, my favorite eyebrow pencil just decided to break apart, so I had to get another one out, which I think this is my last one, so I might have to order some soon, but that was weird. And I'm wearing Jeffree Star's Androgyny lipstick to go with the look. It's a very muted lipstick going with the very smoky dark eyes. So this is the first look of the week using Urban Decay Naked Palettes. Like I said in the intro, check down in the description box for my Instagram. You can see every single day what look I come up with. I put what shades I use where in the description of the pictures, along with a picture with my eyes open, my eye closed, and the palette shades. So with all that said, guys, that's going to end today's video. Remember, there are 4 ways to support this channel: Patreon, PayPal, Minds, and Cash App. Those are in the description box as well as my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and email. And also, please leave any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions for other palettes to use in the comment section below. Bye for now.